I'm Fred Newkirk, pastor director of Inner City Ministries. In 1967, my wife and I and two kids came from Vancouver, Washington to Long Beach to be the pastor of this church. We began to focus exclusively on the homeless ministry. There's something like what they say 330,000 homeless in LA County, the largest group of homeless in America. And in Long Beach alone, there's something like 6,000 homeless that are scattered throughout the town. So we've had an incredible opportunity here in the basement of this church to minister to this raggedy band of folk that nobody loves, wants to be around, and our reputation because of our willingness to listen, respect them in the midst of all of their madness, and believe in them that they can do something better. Our reputation is scattered. We're known all over LA County amongst the homeless folk. But as you scrape through that, you got to help me with the dollar. When it comes down to the final moment, what they're really looking for, I have found, is somebody that will just respect them, listen to them, and say, yeah, you know, I understand your situation, and I know that the big buck isn't going to really get you out of your situation. You got to make up your mind. Make up your mind to do something better, and that Jesus will empower you to do something better than where you've been. 70% of our crowd that was here this morning lives somewhere under a bridge or under a staircase. So food for them is obviously a very essential part of their basic survival. But for our program, our breakfast tied to our message, we have found that a lot of people appreciate the fact that we are working on accountability for their lives, but so few folk are into asking about where you're going, why are you going. Accountability is another really, really important part of what we do.
Originally, it was coffee and donuts. He had the grills, the plating, everything. He supplied all of the materials from food all the way down. And so he'll come every Thursday morning and bring the food. It'll be frozen, so we'll prep it and let it thaw out. And while we're doing that, we'll get the grills set up. And so we slice and dice everything down very neatly. And he has other stuff that we kind of put into the meal. This country's hungry. They're hungry not only for the spirit, but they're generally hungry. And some of us in our walk have just gotten lost. And so the Lord calls us to be light. And so we're just a sense of light. And so all we do is point to Jesus. And as we do that, we want to make sure that those of us that do come and visit with us on a Thursday are fed well, and that enables them to go about their day. And hopefully it nourishes their minds and also their bodies. Instead of us being able to just either throw money at the solution or as a solution, we're here on the ground making sure that we walk with people. Relationships are established. We actually, I've learned from Pastor Fred, find out what it is in the core where Jesus can be found in the most broken of broken situations. How can you help in that? And a lot of times when you feel lost, you just simply need someone to walk with you and to do life with you. The Holy Spirit touches each and every one of us, and it's how we respond to it. And so we're just here to usher folks forward towards Jesus.
Jesus cares that he will transform my life, and I can do something in his name before I die. We think we got something going that's important for the world to understand. And I need some folk who will band with us, dollar-wise, to help us succeed in this community that's going to take over after the preacher man goes on to glory.
You see, few, and I've been at this 46 years, brothers and sisters, few know how many of us have been beat